Today, we gather to celebrate 90 incredible years of a woman whose life is as rich and meaningful as the soil she once walked barefoot on as a little girl in Bradford, Illinois, born during the Great Depression, a time when the world was unsure and families held tightly to one another. She came into the world with grit in her bones and hope in her heart. The daughter of hard-working farmers, she was raised on a dairy farm where nothing came easy except the love shared over hand-churned butter and long days under the sun. She knew the rhythm of early mornings, the lowing of cows, and the simple joys of warm cinnamon buns and a strong family. It was there, in that humble, hard-working life, that her spirit was forged. A spirit that would carry her through 9 amazing decades with grace, humor, and a spark that never dimmed. She grew up in a time when things weren't handed to you. You made them, you earned them, you appreciate them. And that's just what she did. She went off to college in the 50s, and the small-town girl was now faced with a much larger world. Then came the day she met an engineer, a man with a mind full of ideas and hands ready to build. They made quite the pair. The girls from the farm and the man who saw the future in wires and blueprints. Everything was possible, even landing on the moon. Together, they didn't just build a house. They built a home. And what a home it was. 5 boys. 5, each one a force of nature. Each one playing in the yard with the intention of inflicting as much bodily harm on one another as possible. Whether it was football, street, hockey, baseball, building bicycle ramps out of pieces of plywood and flying through the air with no helmets, creating makeshift go-karts to roll down the big hill without brakes, drinking out of the water hose, waiting for the dinner bell to be rung to eat together each night at the large round dining room table. Each one fed, not just by meals at the table, ginger snaps, chocolate chip cookies, but also by her steady love, her laughter, and her unwavering belief in family. And the story didn't stop there. She went back to school and created a long career as an elementary guidance counselor. She had made up her mind that she had a bigger role to play in this world. As time moved forward, her home and world grew bigger. With grandchildren, each one marked with their own spirit-stuffed animal. Then the great-grandchildren filling her world with new voices, new stories, and new reasons to smile. She became the heart of something much larger than herself. The steady pulse of a family that spanned generations. And through it all, through every joy and every challenge, she had a simple, beautiful mantra. That is wonderful, not sarcastically, not lightly, but with sincerity. Because she saw wonder in the everyday, a baby's giggle, a warm cup of coffee, a storm rolling in across the fields, a gin and tonic to remind her of the summer sun. To her, every day held something wonderful. She didn't need riches. She didn't chase fame. She knew the secret to happiness was already within her. Gratitude, faith, joy, family, love. Today, we celebrate 90 years of lessons taught without preaching, love given without limits, and a woman who could walk into any room and change the energy with just 3 words. This is wonderful. So here's to her. The farm girl who became a matriarch, the mother who raised 5 strong sons, the professional that guided thousands of young hearts, the grandmother and great-grandmother whose independent spirit lives in each of us, and the woman who taught us that wonder isn't something you find, it's something you carry. Happy 90th birthday. We love you more than words can ever say, and in your honor, we all say it together. You are wonderful.